not to seem like a stereotype. The type of brown that you wouldn't want to listen to because you're tired of hearing that Black Lives Matter too. But I won't suppress my voice to make room for you. Can you not hear that this is a war cry? I'm angry. I'm angry because I've been told that I speak well for a brown girl. You only pay attention when you hear a tint of white in my accent, as though whitened speech would make you feel more comfortable. The way I speak doesn't determine my level of intellect, but let me enlighten you. Don't let this twang fool you. The rhythm of my diction does not dictate where I'm headed, but will show you where I'm from. My syllables twist and turn, and sometimes my English makes a run for it. My grandmother's broken English rests underneath my tongue, my mother's tongue. I can hear her stutter over this foreign language called English, called bougie, called educated. I'm angry. I'm angry because they keep on touching my hair without my consent. This is not a petting zoo. You do not know the crack of the comb, and yes, it is my own. My hair is as defiant as I am. It will not straighten itself to look up to you. Instead, it will lock itself to keep its magic from you, and you will still call it witchcraft. I'm angry. I'm angry because they keep on telling me that it's ghetto for practicing my own culture. Yet when an outsider does it, it's pop culture. I'm angry because the duk is now being called headscarves and bantu knots are being called mini buns, and the only buns that are being appreciated are the ones on this brown body. I'm angry because Sarki Bartman was shamed for it, and now the Kardashians are being praised for it. I'm angry because they keep on telling me that one day I'm expected to carry my household on my shoulders and my siblings on my back and not complain about the back pains from carrying all of this baggage and all of this shame. I'm angry because there's more shame in loving a brown woman than raping one. I'm angry because they keep on telling me that brown girls cannot cry, cannot crack, and cannot complain. But brown girl, why are you hurting yourself when the world is already doing that for you? The melody of your melanin is never played out loud, and before you even open your mouth to make a sound, you're already too bold and too much. Brown girl, when they claim to be colorblind, don't take it as a compliment. Because colorblind is a synonym for transparency, invisibility. Brown girl, you have every right to be angry. Thank you. The second piece that I'll be doing is called Sirens. Red light, blue light, red light, stop. I spat because I refused to swallow, took a gulp of myself and a shot of self-confidence. I plead guilty. Red light, blue light, red light, stop. My nipples shot him in the chest. No bra, no bulletproof vest. They still stood up for me. I plead guilty. I made another mess on my dress. My uterus made another bloody mess. Padded protection. There's a 5-day war in my womb, period. Is cyclic a repeated offense? In my defense, I didn't ask for it. I plead guilty. I sat with my legs open, not as invitation, but as comfort, as he came forth and closed them like he lived here. Opened them at his own erection, discretion. I plead guilty. I pinched every opinion to the roof of my mouth. I said what I think. He realized I'm not just street smart, I'm not just sheet smart, maybe I'm just smart. As they turned me into a wishing well, hoping they'd wish me well, hoping I'd grant them everything they feel entitled to. My presence is a gift. Present tense is that I'm still here. I plead guilty. Red light, blue light, red light, stop. No sirens. I grew immune to the silence. Arrest me. Take the rest of me. There's no rest for me. For being woman, I plead guilty. Thank you. The third piece is the most vulgar. Warning, the following content contains nudity, violence, sex without consent. What is consent but a game? Parental guidance is advised, and I'd advise you not to scream. No one will hear you. Silence became my native tongue. Since I was young, I wanted to spit no out. How unladylike. Unlike the others that were learning to color in between the lines, I'd find him in between my thighs, and my rainbow never got its color back. I just want my body back. I was supposed to be playing with toys instead of being one. Sexual harassment was just a game. This was just a game. Playing doctor was just a game. I still remember his name. As he shut the door, I didn't want to play anymore. What's the magic word? Please. Warning. The following content contains nudity, violence, sex without consent. What is consent but an illusion? What magic? Please don't scream. No one will hear you. My legs and wrists pinned down like a sacrifice. This body became a sacrifice, and he thought himself a disciple, making me feel like the Last Supper. He was hungry. I said nothing. Room painted red, think of this as Holy Communion. Jesus broke bread and said, "This is my body which is for you, but I am no Christ, although you'll find him in me. You won't find him in between my legs, but you thought yourself God of the Red Sea and thought I'd part at your very command. My wish was never your command. I command you to stop." What's the magic word? Please. Warning. The following content contains nudity, violence, sex without consent. What is consent but a synonym for anything other than yes, since no doesn't exist in your dictionary? Resistance might be foreign to you. I'm not here to please you. Why should I plead for a body that should have been mine to begin with, yet ended with you exiting with every part of me? I cannot scream. No one will hear me. Stomach bloated, filled with screams not heard, but I'm still empty. He thought himself father, said I should call him daddy. Daddy, a familiar name, yet an unfamiliar face and unfamiliar hands. Turn back the hands of time. It's time for me to go on my knees. I wish to pray as he prayed on me. Father, I pray thy kingdom come before he does, and thy will be done, because I have none. The laying of hands became his favorite part of the sermon. He said I should give him what he is, head of this home. My home became a guest house I'd visit on days when I was able to welcome myself back in. Your Honor, he framed me and said it was my fault. Warning. The following content contains nudity, violence, and everything but consent. What is consent but an illusion? A short dress, alcohol consumption, it's nothing but a fairy tale. Another rapist getting bail. Rape and sexual assault has become a dish best served cold. Truth be told, as it has become a part of my diet. No starch. My body, his daily bread. I said no. Give me my body back. Thank you.